The world of Formula One had never experienced anything quite like Hesketh racing.
We were outsiders big time. I mean, we had one car, no spare. We had a good boat, or yacht, I should say. And we certainly had some very pretty girls supporting the team. People were pretty sniffy when we turned up in the paddock and said, who are these young tearaways? And this is all very professional, and these sort of people shouldn't be allowed.
Is that a Wisconsin soda?
Now then, where is that fellow Hunt? It was totally different to all the other teams. It was a carnival atmosphere with Hesketh. I don't think he was treated that seriously by the rest because of this general atmosphere that the whole gang was creating.
Hunt threw himself into the Hesketh approach to motor racing, but it didn't endear him to the motor racing establishment.
I regarded him as an arrogant, overbearing hooray Henry. An arrogant, overbearing, drunken hooray Henry. An overbearing, arrogant, drunken, drug-taking hooray Henry.
Oh, driver we keep in clothing and meals, as long as he goes on turning his wheels. His name is James Hunt, known as the Shunt. What he likes best is a nice glass of milk.
I am not putting up with this anymore.
Putting up with what? I can't talk to people?
I am out of here.
Oh, what? Come on. What? Because I have a little conversation with somebody?
Constantly, and I am not.
What? If I was having a conversation with Bob or something, like, would we be having this talk?
You don't make
what?
eyes
Am I
at
sleeping
Bob.
with Bob?
You don't make eyes at Bob like you make eyes at Clarissa. Every time she walks in a room, it's the same deal.
Wow, I hope that doesn't spill out into the race. Hello everyone and welcome back to the James Hunt career mode in the Hesketh racing team. We have reached Russia for round 12 out of 16 for the championship. Let's have a look and see how we're doing. It's the 7th of September at the moment. We've got to go to the activity screen and put in some more boring activities for James to do. Of course, we know what he likes to do. Does old James Hunt? Oh, yes, indeedy, Mr. McGreedy. But unfortunately, he can't do that. He's got to do esports events and power team building and all that bullshit. Anyway, we're going to put some more development parts on the car because unfortunately, we're pretty much right at the bottom now. We are losing ground on all the other cars. So we've got to see if we can sort that out. Okay, so here we are at Russia, and as you can see at the moment, Sebastian Vettel has put a fastest lap in of a 1:32.409. Let's see what James Hunt is going to put in as he crosses the line. I don't think it's going to be very good because this car is definitely losing against our rivals. We are definitely going a little bit backwards as we cross the line now. It's 4th position at the moment, 2.3 seconds though behind the leader as we accelerate forward down a little bit later to the qualifying. As you can see, oh my goodness, James Hunt is down to 18th position at the moment. Yes, just ahead of George Russell in the Williams, but can he improve on the time? Well, he's half a second up at the moment. He just comes around the final corner, takes out the bollard, and it's 16th place. Just 16th place for the race. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And there those two. Look at them. They were arguing like crazy earlier. They look a little bit calm now. Let's see what happens.
Welcome along then to Sochi and the Russian Grand Prix, one of 8 cities in the world to play host to both the Olympics and a Formula One race. It's a Grand Prix that's proven difficult to crack for anyone beyond the first 2 rows of the grid in recent years, so let's see if that can change today. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Vettel, Alexander Albon, and Sainz, Ocon, Perez, Ricciardo, and Max Verstappen. Norris, Kvyat, Lance Stroll, and Giovinazzi. Gasly, Raikkonen, Roman Grosjean, and Kevin Magnussen. Russell, Latifi, Calderon, and Hunt. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
So it's time once again for the 5 lights to go out on the James Hunt career mode. Unfortunately starting from right at the back of the grid, and it's away he goes. And look at this teammate, Tatiana Cauldron, who had a massive bust up at the start of this video, is currently ahead of James Hunt as we go into turn 1. It's sort of a very, very treacherous day to be very careful you don't go into the other cars there. James Hunt is trying for a move on Tatiana Cauldron, but she blocks him off. Teammate blocks him off as he goes to the next turn. He tries to go past Tatiana but gets caught up in the traffic. Oh my goodness, trying for a move on Giovinazzi, has to go very, very wide on the exit there. And oh my goodness, look at that, almost gets taken out by teammate Calderon. Wow, it looks like that argument from earlier has definitely spilled out onto the circuit, and James Hunt has lost a huge amount of positions there. He's now down to, I think, his 18th place, trying for a move on Kimi Räikkönen. Yes, 18th position for James Hunt. Oh my goodness. Yes, almost taken out by his teammate. What is going on with Tatiana Calderon and James Hunt? I'm not quite sure, but anyway, just ahead of Roman Grosjean, but still behind Kimi Räikkönen, of course, is James Hunt, and trying desperately to catch up to the rest of the field at the moment, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good because, as I said earlier, the car is pretty much underperforming at the moment. We've really got to step up our developments and get some pace back into this car, because we are definitely going down the order. Anyway, he's got a little bit of a run now on Kimi Räikkönen. As you can see, he's trying to go down the inside of Räikkönen. Oh, getting squeezed by Räikkönen, but he goes around the outside. Oh, look at Räikkönen. He came out of nowhere. I think he came out of outer space there and managed to get the position back from James Hunt. But James Hunt is a wily old fox. He's not going to give up on this. He can see if he can get that position back. Yes, he does. He dives down inside. A little bit of contact with Kimi Räikkönen, but yes. Wowzers be trousers. So up into 17th position now for James Hunt. This is still the first lap of the race as Valtteri Bottas crosses the line and puts in the fastest lap. Now James Hunt is chasing Pierre Gasly and of course the AlphaTauri, who's directly ahead, and Lance Stroll is directly ahead of him. Wowzers, absolute wowzers. Okay, this is lap 2 of the Russian Grand Prix. James Hunt still holding on to the 17th place. He's on the soft tyre, so he's got to come in pretty soon for some harder tyres. Of course, this is a 50% race. Oh, contact with Gasly, but he manages to sort of push him out of the way, basically, but he's still there off the left-hand side. You can just see in the rearview mirror, yes, Gasly is still holding on to James Hunt, so he's going to have to go wide out to the outside, but now, of course, he's got the tighter inside line. He's going to get that place from Pierre Gasly, and he does do. So up into 16th position now for James Hunt on lap 2. I think he's pretty incandescent with rage, to be honest, in the cockpit of that car after getting almost taken out by his teammate Tatiana Calderon. We continue anyway, chasing Lance Stroll. He's on the harder tyre, well actually the medium tyre for this stint, so should be able to catch him because he's got another car in front of him. A little bit of traffic, so that's going to... Oh, it's Calderon. It's Tatiana Calderon in front of Lance Stroll. This is going to be the opportunity that James Hunt needs to try and catch up to the back of his teammate Tatiana. She's fighting like crazy with Lance Stroll, and at the moment Lance Stroll, I think he's going to get it down the inside. Yes, he does. And look at the closing speed that James Hunt got there on Tatiana Calderon and Lance Stroll. This is going to be very, very dicey, but is James Hunt going to try and get past Tatiana Calderon? Well, it could be. No, not quite at the moment. Right on the gearbox now, right on the gearbox as Valtteri Bottas once again puts in a fastest lap. And now let's see if he's going to dive down the inside of Tatiana Calderon. No, he's holding station at the moment. So we're just about to start the 3rd lap of the race. Now, of course, DRS is going to be enabled, so this could be the opportunity for James Hunt to get past his teammate Tatiana Calderon. But is she going to try and take him out? She's got DRS as well, so this is going to be very dicey indeed. But look, let's see if he can do it. I think he made it. Oh, I don't think he's got the close. Oh, look at that. Once again, Tatiana Calderon goes straight off to the right-hand side and blocks off James Hunt. Oh my goodness. This is getting nasty. This is getting very, very nasty indeed. Let's hope James Hunt can pass Tatiana Calderon without any problems whatsoever and we don't end up with a huge crash. So this is still lap 3. Tatiana Calderon still ahead of James Hunt at the moment, but James Hunt is now right in the back of the gearbox of Tatiana Calderon, and he's going to dive down the inside as he gets past. Oh, squeeze. He gives her space though, it has to be said. He gives her lots of space, and yes, he does manage to get past on lap 3. So up now to 15th position for James Hunt, ahead of teammate Tatiana Calderon, who's now dropped down to 17th place behind Pierre Gasly. Fantastic indeed. Well, it's been a race so far. It certainly has been a race. On lap 3, 15th place for James Hunt. Lance Stroll in front in 14th place, and in 16th place it's Pierre Gasly. It has to be said that the car is just not here at the moment. It's just not here. I don't think we're going to score any points, to be honest. I just can't see it because there's just no pace in this Hesketh Racing Team car. It seems like all the other teams have really upped their developments and we are definitely falling behind. Definitely falling behind as Pierre Gasly is trying to catch us, and Valtteri Bottas once again puts in a fastest lap. He's really banging in those fastest laps. As you can see, James Hunt unfortunately lost all his ERS there because he's used it too much, but we're just about to start the next lap of the Grand Prix, which will be lap 4, and we are still chasing Lance Stroll at the moment in, of course, the Racing Point car. Okay, it's time to accelerate forward now to lap 4. Lap 4, still chasing Stroll, and we've still got Pierre Gasly right behind us at the moment. But is James Hunt going to put a move on Stroll? Oh, gets right in the... Oh, look at that. Almost takes out Lance Stroll there, but manages to hold it together. But now, of course, he's got Pierre Gasly right in his gearbox trying to get past round the outside of James Hunt. But he manages to hold him off at the moment. Yes, so still hold on to this 15th position. Yes. It's not good. It's not good as we accelerate forward at lap 7. Lap 7. Lance Stroll is still ahead of James Hunt, but I think James is going to get him now because he's got the DRS. He's going to dive down the inside, I do believe, of Stroll. Look at the braking ability that James Hunt has got. The car's not very fast, but it's great on the brakes. Absolutely fantastic on the brakes. And he's up now into 14th position, just behind Giovinazzi. When I say just behind, if we look at the mini-map, there's quite a bit of a gap as we accelerate forward down to lap 11. Lap 11, we have cars coming into the pits now. We have cars coming in. It's almost time for us to come in. But at the moment, he's still holding on to 13th place. But a lot of cars have come in, so he's going to gain some huge positions here. Yes, up into 8th place. Is it 8th place? Yes, 8th position at the moment for James Hunt on lap 12. As a car comes out of the pits, it's Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari. I don't think we've got any chance of catching him. Well, he does close right on Charles Leclerc, but I think he's going to be away and gone now because this car just has not got any performance in it whatsoever. But James Hunt is going to give it his all just for a minute to see if he can get past Charles Leclerc. But now already you can see that the Ferrari is starting to pull away from the Hesketh racing car. So hold on to 8th position at the moment for James Hunt on lap 12. Lap 12, as it's time to accelerate forward now to still on lap 12, just coming to the end of lap 12 now, and it's time for James Hunt to come in for his pit stop. Yes, coming in for his pit stop. He's going to go on a 1 stop, I do believe, so he's just changing on to the harder tyre, which is actually only going to be the medium tyre. But the tyres are holding out pretty good. He's done 12 laps on the soft tyre, so he should be well okay to finish the rest of the race on the medium tyre. Very slow pit entrance, of course, and pit lane has to be said at Russia. But we come in now for our stop. Team mechanics change the tyres. Yes, so onto the medium tyre we go, and we rejoin. Well, we're going to rejoin in 15th position, which was pretty much where our performance is at the moment, as our teammate comes in as well. Tatiana Calderon came in at the same time, but she didn't get held up because James Hunt is away and gone. So this is now lap 13. Lap 13, and he rejoins in 15th position as we accelerate forward now to lap 19. Lap 19. 14th place for James Hunt at the moment. 14th position. And he's got Pierre Gasly right up his quiche Nadal trying to get past. And at the moment he's just holding on to these positions, but it's not looking good. It is not looking good. He's definitely not going to get any points in this race, is James Hunt, and he's being pursued still by Pierre Gasly. As we accelerate forward as lap 24. Yes, lap 24, because nothing has really happened in this race, and James Hunt is still holding on to 14th position at the moment. So it looks like we are going to be well outside the World Championship points. This is pretty disappointing, and there's some definite work to do to try and get this Hesketh racing car a little bit faster up the grid. Anyway, we accelerate forward now to the last dying seconds of the Grand Prix, and Valtteri Bottas has won the race in the Mercedes car. It looks like James Hunt is going to finish in 14th place. Oh, that's really disappointing. Right outside of the World Championship points. Not even 11th, which is just outside. He's right outside. He's in no man's land. That is not going to look good for his sponsors either on the car. So yes, some serious work to do to try and get this Hesketh racing car up to spec in the final stages of this championship. Of course, it's only a 16-round championship, so we've only got a few more rounds to go. So I don't know whether James Hunt is going to be able to do anything, to be honest. I just don't know. Anyway, coming around the final corners now to complete the Grand Prix. And we are going to finish a disappointing 14th place as the checkered flag comes out now. Here we go then, last corner. And we finish in 14th place. What does Jeff say? He's pretty ambivalent, has to be said. Pretty ambivalent. And oh my goodness, but James Hunt got driver of the day. Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. And there's Toto Wolff, the Dominator. And there's the race winner, Valtteri Bottas, in the Mercedes. Fantastic result for him. And there's the team mechanics. Well done, lads. Well done. Yeah, you're all awesome. You really are. Did a good job on that car. There's the podium. There's Valtteri. And Sebastian Vettel is up there with his teammate Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari. If only that happened in real life, we'd all be happy again, wouldn't we, lads? Anyway, time for the champagne over everyone. Yes, fantastic. Go on. Go on, Charles. Get it down his neck. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. No, no. He loves it. He loves it all. So let's have a look at the points now. After that round, as you can see, still in 7th place for James Hunt with 57 points in the Hesketh racing car. Valtteri Bottas now way out in front with 243. And look at Lewis Hamilton way down the field. Don't know what's happening this year. And Tatiana Calderon, of course, has not scored any points. And we're still 7th in the Constructors. It's time now, of course, for the usual boring conversation with Claire. But you don't want to see that, do you, lads? You don't want to see that. No, no. This is what you want to see, isn't it, lads? Oh, yes. Oh, fuck, yes. We're in Mexico. Oh, please, no, no, don't start talking, love. Don't start talking. You just absolutely ruin the illusion. You just, oh, please, no, 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 don't talk. No, just bend over. No, anyway. Oh, what are they, wait a minute, what are they doing now? Oh, no, no, this is a disaster. They're not going to go karting. Oh, no, no, please, please. Oh, no, no, don't do it, ladies, don't do it. Oh, she's got bitchy resting face. I love bitchy resting face. No, don't do it. Don't do it, ladies. No. Where are you going? Where are you going? No, the kitchen's that way. The kitchen's that way. Go and make me a bacon sandwich. Go and make me a... Oh, God. Oh, God. I think we may be reaching a climax here, lads. I think we... Oh, God. Oh, I think we are reaching a climax. Oh, God. Oh, oh. Girls in carts. Girls in carts. Oh, that's enough for me. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. You've been awesome as always, and as always there will of course be more later. Oh, blimey.